Come on, babe. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
sorry we're late.
Welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, April 17th.
Shall be short and sweet.
We are in the store for approximately an hour, and then we are out.
I was so angry
Sayonara.
last night because I had to pack. Packing makes me rage. Like, there's not much that makes me rage, but packing makes me rage.
Which is the silliest thing ever.
I hate it.
Because she is not a, try on an outfit and stand in front of the mirror girl. She, is I get up and just put on clothes and then I walk out the door. Normally, she asks me 3 or 4 times if she looks cute.
That is not true.
Actually, it's a
I
statement.
never ask him.
I look so cute, don't I? Don't I look so cute, Patrick? I look so cute, don't I?
I don't even know. You know what? I don't even say Patrick because he goes, I don't give compliments when somebody's fishing. So I don't know. I haven't
said that forever because she doesn't even fish for compliments anymore.
Yeah, it's me talking to myself and it's affirmation. Oh my God, you look so cute today.
So I don't understand why when she packs, she tries to plan outfits. I'm like...
Because I'm not at home. I'm not at home and I can't just go in my closet. I don't know what's not to understand. I can't just go...
Jeannie's like, how'd you do it? I was like, I packed 3 shirts, I packed 3 other shirts, I packed 2 pairs of pants, I packed this, and I packed that. Everything's fine.
He's a boy.
If I need anything else, I'll buy it.
It's easier for boys to pack.
And then I was like, would it make you happier if we just went shopping down there? And Jeannie was like, nothing's going to make me happy.
Yeah, because I was raging and I was just angry and upset and in a bad mood. And then Patrick was out in the sauna and I wanted to be in the sauna too, but instead I was inside packing. So,
and then I was like, I'll give you a cavernous black hole type bag and you can just pack whatever. And then
I
there
just
was
started
a gigantic pile of clothes. And I'm like, all right, if this is how we're going to do it. And then she still needed room in my bag.
Yeah, for the shoes.
And she'll wear one thing the entire week.
I'll be like, then I'll be sad.
All this pain, and then you're going to wear the same thing every day.
Girl needs options. Okay, we're late because we dropped the dogs off, and Patrick's like, we forgot their food. So we had to go home, get their food, bring it back again. So sorry that we're late. Miss Lindsay will be here, and she'll be taking care of your product needs while we're gone. I'll be checking my email a little bit. But the only thing I brought with me is Star Spangled Beauty so I could do the spreadsheet. And then I brought another pattern to look at and one more pattern. I brought 3 things to look at. And I will look at emails. Because there's some people I've been meaning to get back to forever.
She always says that, and then we get to. It takes her a day to settle into vacation. Normally, some level of intoxication. I'm like, Jesus, now you finally relax. And then every time she's like, I don't know why we don't do this more.
Yeah, it does take me a day or 2 to relax, and then I forget
the second day, she's like, I don't even have any thought about work today.
He makes me sound like I'm not going to be intoxicated like that.
Pretty much the whole weekend.
I do not. That is not true.
We're not those kind of people.
Saturday night, heck yeah, we'll be at the Sphere. And I won't even know my name. I'm just kidding.
I'm looking forward to that evening.
Dropped off.
Okay, so any questions?
You just have to remember the rule. You can always add on, but you can't take off.
That's a true pro. Okay, so okay, is there anything else we need to talk to? Should we have a question of the day?
Oh, for
I thought
the
I had
week?
something. I had like some important question that I wanted to ask. It was super important. Don't forget, I created that. Did I put it on the promotions page? I created that hold my order, release my order thing that you can add to your orders. I didn't see anyone put that, so I'm just assuming everyone's like, send it now. So we're sending it now. I did get in
Just
more.
gonna send it.
Send it. So I did get in my bags. So those initial people that bought the Tula Pink bags. And what I'm learning is those bags sell out and then they discontinue them. So if you see a Tula Pink bag that you love, get it now. Because everyone's got to have a little Tula in their life. We have a small number of the God Bless America kits. Next week, we're going to be cutting more because I ran out of the little tab bias stuff. That'll be here midweek. So we'll get some of that out. We're going to send out as much as we can. Limited number of Star Spangled Banner, Star Spangled Beauty fabric kits. So order yours now. We're going to start that soon. And I can't think of what else. I did get these in yesterday. So we got in our earring finding kits. So don't forget, we're going to be doing this class. And here are the earrings. Great project for if you want to do something with like your grandkids or something like that. Graydon was like, I'm going to make those for my mom for Mother's. I shouldn't say anything. What if they watch? Somebody I know said they were going to make those for mom. And then, oh, look at, these are the ones that Lindsay started blinging. Oh, I like the way she did this just down the bottom. Do you see that? Just on the bottom. So a little bit of sparkle to catch the light. Yes. So, and this is a free sew along that's going to happen in May. I think May 8th, if I'm correct. So, those came in yesterday, so we'll get those out. And I can't think of anything else. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you hit the unlike button, the dislike button, by accident, you can hit it again and that gets rid of it. How do I know? Because I disliked my own video by accident. I was like...
She was like, oh my God, I disliked it. What do I do? Oh my God, it's horrible. I'm like, hit it again.
Did you know that?
We were talking on the way here where like Jeannie's like, I don't like feeling unsafe.
Oh,
I made it through a light.
Yeah, we were going like 60.
No, we were going 55 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone.
No, everyone was going slow except for us. We were levitating. We were levitating off the ground.
I said to Jeannie, do you know how many times you told me you almost died where you came nowhere near close
I
to
feel
dying?
like a lot of times when I'm gripping, when I'm grab on to, the thing or the door, that is an involuntary response to the fear of death.
There's got to be a word for an abnormal, completely overreactive stress response.
That's my body saying you are close to death. You're gonna die. That's what happened when we were going through that light. And he says he's just trying to make
Siri,
the light.
What do you call completely overreactive reaction and stress response?
Overreact. Over dramatize. Overplay.
Oh,
There's no word
Siri
for it.
Doesn't know how to
There's no
answer
word
questions.
for it.
Google would do it.
Fear of death.
Hey Google,
Fear
what's
of
the
death.
word for a completely overreactive stress response?
They're just gonna say
These
overreact.
came back from a search.
You guys know what I'm talking about because I know you grab onto the door too when you feel like maybe you might die.
That's
your
like
husband.
every successful marriage has somebody who can drive and somebody completely overreacting. Is that what it means?
No, it's involuntary. He yells at me because I'm like,
Well, because her like stress response is the only stressful thing happening at that moment.
Lies. Okay, so we have stuff to do before we get out of here. We want to.
We're here for about 50 minutes at this point.
Yeah, don't call us. Don't call us. Not today. And we'll see you next week. We're gonna be so relaxed
All the time. My husband hates it. See?
Tell him to be a better driver, Kathy. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Have I ever been in an accident?
Tell him he has to be a better driver.
Who's been in an accident in this couple?
I haven't been in an accident.
You've been in a little fender bender.
That doesn't count. I was like 18 and like
Right.
I thought they were going and nothing. There was no damage.
Right. So neither of us have been in accidents. So with that in mind, does it make sense for you to be like, oh my God, I almost died?
Yeah, but at the rate of speed in which he was going through that intersection,
everybody else is making a left turn, so they slowed down.
I lifted out of my seat because it did like a little dip. That's how fast we were going.
That would press you into your seat. This is how you know she's lying.
Have a great weekend.
You don't have a question?
We will be having a great weekend. And I had a great question.
Did it have to do with shipping of packages?
No. It was we'll just do a giveaway. You know what?
Well, that means it. Sure.
Yeah. You phrase it. We'll read them on the plane.
But you exclude. You have to ask it in a way that doesn't exclude people who. Tell us the story of the love of your life. And or your husband. Or wife.
But you got to keep it. It can't be too long because we'll read these like when we're at the airport or something like that. So the story.
So it's got to go in the comments below, not over here on the left. And it's got to be like you can't screw up our YouTube channel. So it has to be appropriate for kids reading.
Oh, yeah.
No,
we don't
no
want it
X-rated
too
stories.
steamy. Yeah. The love of your life.
Picked up that roll of quarters and we walked out the door.
Okay, yes.
So there you go.
The story of the love of your life in 5 sentences or less. Or 6.
In 5 sentences
or
or
10.
left?
Less. 10. 10 sentences or less.